Welcome back to the Relius Reviews. Today's review is focused on HBO Max original TV show entitled Peacemaker, the first 3 episodes. And here is my review on the first 3 episodes. I would say I liked the first 3 episodes a lot. It is crazy, shocking, insane. Just, you can describe these episodes in many different ways, but these first 3 episodes of Peacemaker are really good in my opinion. I would say the characters, Peacemaker, John Cena, he gives out a good performance. He is just like how he was in Suicide Squad, but with this show, you somewhat find out a lot more about who this individual is and why he is the way that he is when you meet his family. And his new team, of course, his team is definitely dysfunctional, but I feel like each member definitely has a lot of capabilities. I feel that each of the team members definitely share a pro and a con with each of them. And yeah, here is my episode review on the first 3 episodes. Episode 1 is entitled A Whole New World, and it takes place basically 5 months after the events of the Suicide Squad. Peacemaker, he has been in the hospital ever since the ending of the movie. He gets better and he is free to go. He thinks that everything is good, of course, until he reaches home and he realizes that everything is not what it seems, as he still has to fight, kill anyone that has to get killed in order to stay free, of course. And his new team is not really happy to be working with him, as they realize that Peacemaker is somewhat of a horrible person, and Peacemaker is definitely not happy with the fact that he has to still kill anyone that has to get killed. He still has to do everything that his new team says to do in order to stay free and in order to stay alive. We see Peacemaker see his father for the first time in like 4 years. That's the amount of time that he was locked up and everything. And his father is definitely not happy to see him, of course. As his father, you could just consider him to be hateful, consider him to be just a horrible person altogether, because yeah, his father is something else. But his father definitely does have a lot of his old equipment, and Peacemaker is able to get some new things alongside. He meets up with his team for dinner to discuss what his first mission is going to happen. And with this, we also find out a couple of interesting things about some of the team members as well. Peacemaker meets with a new female, but sometime later down the line, this female tries to put him on a t-shirt, and we get the first craziest fight of the entire season, and with Peacemaker basically putting this girl on a t-shirt as well. That is how episode 1 basically ends. Episode 2 is entitled Best Friends for Never, and it immediately begins where episode 1 ended off, with Peacemaker trying to escape the crazy shenanigans that he's caused, and his team trying to get there frantically so that Peacemaker won't go to jail, so that nothing like this gets exposed to the higher ups. Luckily, he is able to escape, and the team are able to basically put his name, license plate on his car to somebody else. But the person that they do it to is Peacemaker's father. And that has a whole bunch of consequences for the father as well. The new team that Peacemaker is working with, they have a lot of issues that they have to figure out. And they still have to figure out what to do with Peacemaker, as Peacemaker is still trying to figure out what exactly is Project Butterfly is and everything else. Peacemaker also decides to hang out for old time's sake with his friend Vigilante. They shoot a couple of rounds and everything, which just gets Peacemaker in a positive and good mood. Sometime later, Peacemaker's father is basically set up and arrested for the crimes that Peacemaker accidentally committed in the last episode, and he goes off to jail. But when he goes to jail, he faces a surprise as a couple of people know who exactly he is, and they respect him, they command him, and it seems as if like Peacemaker's father is about to have a good time in prison. Episode 3 is entitled Better Golf Dead. Peacemaker and the team are off to their very first mission of who they have to kill and everything. And it's an entire family that is suspected of butterflies. And we see, to me, that Peacemaker does have some redeeming qualities, as he doesn't want to kill kids, as he feels as if like killing kids is something you can't just do. But when it's time to actually kill the entire family, as they are confirmed butterflies, Peacemaker can't do it. Vigilante follows the guys, and he's able to put everyone on some t-shirts except for the father. But they have a huge problem in counting, as the judo master comes out of nowhere and basically causes hell for the entire team. And it's just an all-out mission with Peacemaker, Vigilante trying to save themselves from the father, judo master trying to take everybody else out, and the rest of the team trying to save Peacemaker. And luckily they are able to do so, as Peacemaker is able to kill the father in a gruesome way. Vigilante's identity is revealed, and Judo Master gets put on a t-shirt by Economist. The episode basically ends with just revealing the possibilities of suspected butterflies, and it is all over the world, and the entire team does not realize what's in store for them. But like I said, I felt like the first 3 episodes, they were really good in my honest opinion. The performances was good. The action, the violence, the craziness was all there. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Some of my predictions that I have is that, as for the team, I think the team are going to figure out eventually who Lita's mother is and what Lita's actual intent is with this mission. But only time will tell with what happens next. Thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.